Brad, are you being shy?
I'm bashful.
You are. How you been, brother?
I've been okay. I've
Long
been
time no
okay.
see.
It has been a while, too long.
You been out
Uh,
selling cars or something?
I've been selling everything
Well, I'm
just
gonna
to
tell
put
you,
a biscuit on.
I've heard you being called a lot of things, but bashful wasn't one of them.
Yeah, guilty as charged. Guilty as charged.
Well, what's happening?
Uh, I was pretty motivated by this thing today. Pretty cool. I have friends who are veterans and uh, National Guard and stuff like that. And one in particular, it's a married couple, they'd be perfect to start building their investment portfolio long term, one step at a time. They'd be perfect for that. So it gave me some ideas I hadn't really thought about before. So it was good.
Yeah, I wasn't on the training, but I'm in the process of editing that video right now. So I usually watch it as I go through and edit it. And yeah, it's some pretty interesting stuff is what he's talking about.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, no minimum credit score, no maximum loan amount, and they can't get fired, and they're getting a significant housing allowance monthly. I mean,
Yeah.
geez.
Is it all VA loan stuff too, or something
Yeah.
different?
It's
Well,
a V.
yeah, using their VA benefits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I love VA buyers.
what he was showing was how they could purchase a multifamily complex, and but they have to live in one section of it. Just say it's a building with, five apartment buildings or whatever, five condos, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, you live in one of them, you stream income from four of them. They will allow you, the VA loan will allow you to use 75% of the future income from those four units. So let's just say you figured they're going to average $2,000 a piece. Well, then, so you say $2,000 times four, that's $8,000 a month times 12 months. And then you take 75% of that and you can boost your income. Let's say you got somebody in the military making $100,000. Well, you can up their income by $75,000 just from future income on that building alone. And you can use that to get their loan
Can
to
you
get
rent
qualified.
to non-military personnel, or do you have to rent to
Yeah.
vets also?
Doesn't matter who you, my understanding is you don't have, doesn't matter who you rent to.
Right.
That's cool.
But like
This,
for people who are, they're in the midst of a career and they're going to be moved from place to place, why not buy something every place you go?
yeah,
Why not? There's no limit.
yep.
What did he say? 210 days. Every 210 days,
They can
something
refinance.
happens. They can refinance. Yeah.
Hmm.
So if
That's
they're,
cool.
yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm dominating the
No, you're
conversation.
good.
No, that's fine.
What he was talking about was like he'll come to, because I mean a lot of them. I mean I don't know how a VA loan works, to be honest with you, not the all the ins and outs of it. And he was telling about a lot of tricks to it, a lot of tricks of the trade. And he said if you gather up let's just say you lived in Pensacola and you're primarily working in Pensacola as a realtor, you could gather up a group of your clients that want to talk about VA loans, or you could run an ad. You could run a Facebook ad, do a funnel. Ah, look here, bingo.
Ah,
Do a veteran funnel and have them come and do a meeting and have him show up. And he said he would take 25% referral. I mean, you literally could get a room full of people that could qualify for VA loans, turn them into clients immediately. He gets 25% referral, walks away, and he's taught them exactly how to do it. Plus, he owns the mortgage company, so he would do
right,
all the loans for them.
right.
So, you know, it was unbelievable, some of the stuff that I've seen so far, and I hadn't even watched it all the way through.
Yeah. Yeah, I echo those sentiments exactly. Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. Well, how's business going?
Well, I actually did finally get Sean Corbett's house leased.
Oh, good.
It was like the first, I mean, you couldn't have scripted this. The first couple comes in, you could sense they had a level of affluence about them, an air of affluence. And they came in and they said, we have this house, it's on the golf course, but we don't like it because they won't let us build a fence for our dogs and blah blah blah. We're moving, we're out of here. I'll have you list the house. It's $1 million house. I'll have you list it. And we want to do it. Okay, great, great, great. They do the application. It comes back, the background check uh, includes his and hers mugshots. Yeah, that was the look I gave too. His and hers mugshots. Um, and it was like financial crime. It wasn't like beating people up. It was financial. It was theft. It was, I was like,
White
oh
collar.
God, oh man. And the next couple I brought him and it was hard getting people, but I got another couple over there. And they're building a house, so they just needed a house for a year, which is fine. But then she's grinding on him, you know, on the rent, and he finally just said, no, we're not going anymore. And so that was gone. And finally, another couple showed up. So, and in the midst of that, there were a few with like, 550 credit scores and, stuff like that. So,
Isn't that
anyway,
every renter in America?
probably.
What did Sean require their score to be?
I don't know that he specifically gave me a credit score, but it was three times earnings would be three times the rent, which initially was 2,300. So, that's what, $7,200 a month, three, six, 69, whatever. It's 7,000 bucks a month.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a challenge.
Well, that is a challenge because it's in Foley, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, that is a challenge in Foley, making $7,000 a month.
yeah.
Huh.
So when did it close? You got it done?
Uh, yeah, they're in or they moved in this weekend, so that's a good thing. So
Cool.
here's Hillary. We've been waiting for you, Hillary.
We can
Hello, sorry, I don't have any video. I can't get the video to work. I don't know. It's taken me 10 minutes to get into the meeting. I don't know why the video is not working.
Huh. Weird.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But I've made some the YouTube intros. I made 4 different ones. And I was going to just show you put them in the chat so you could click on them and see which ones you think would be appropriate.
Okay.
Let me see if I can do that. That's going to be interesting. Hold on a second. Okay. Oopsie. Oh, hold on, because I'm.
So Brad, the important question is, did you get your first commission check yet?
I haven't gotten it yet. Haven't gotten it yet.
You got to figure
Ugh.
out sky slope now, don't you?
Oh man, I'm telling you, there's no easy path. There's no easy path, at least
And
from my perspective. So,
Well, I'm going to tell you that I have been using Dot Loop for years and years and years as far as getting things signed. And
uh-huh.
Dot Loop is now costing me, it's when it started out, it was $10 a month. then it went to 15, then it went to 20, then it went to 25. Now it is $32 a month for dot loops.
Huh.
So I was looking at this and I don't do that many real estate transactions. I mean, I probably do one or two a year, maybe. And then Aileen handles the majority of all of our paperwork and stuff. And we have a transaction coordinator that handles most of it. So I really don't put my hands on that much paperwork. So I was like, well, DigiSign is 60 bucks a year with EXP. I'm like, okay, I need to figure out how to use this. So
I can teach you that in 5 minutes.
you can. Okay.
Yes.
Well, good. Well, then that is your next job.
All right.
Because I have dove down the rabbit hole on this trying to figure DigiSign out, and there are 50 different training videos out there, but they are all taught by somebody who I don't mean, it's a pain. So, okay.
I
Well,
got
yeah.
you.
All right. Looks like Hillary's putting in,
I think I got all four of them. Hopefully they're all different ones.
let's see. See if I can get anything to pull up. Hold on, I'll see if I can share my screen and then we can all see them.
They're in no like particular order.
They're not in a particular order?
No, so
Okay.
I have them labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4, but as I open them, I sent them to you.
Okay. Okay. I like it. Need some sound to it.
Yes,
Okay.
what I haven't got the name on one of them. The name will be changed, but
I have one
this is just the
suggestion on
beginning.
that one. Could the
What?
white outline all around Colorado Springs be like reduced to 25% so you can see more of what's going on behind it? Is that possible?
Yes. Now some of them it fades away to two sides. That's just the
Okay.
first one.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's look at the second one.
That's not Colorado Springs.
That's our backyard, Brad.
Right.
I don't know. Oh, this one's just slightly different. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, wait a minute. It's supposed to pull apart and it didn't for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it'll do it on the other one.
Okay. Let's try the next one. I like that one a lot better than the first two.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's my favorite so far.
Okay. So then there's one more between this one and the next one. These are my two favorite ones.
Okay. Yep. I like this one better than I did any of the. It's either this one or the one we just watched, but I like this one better because it actually has you in it.
Okay.
I think you could make it longer and slow down the transitions too.
Yeah, I do too. I would stretch these out.
Stretch it out a bit because I've got them set to about like just a little over 10 seconds at the moment. So you think that maybe I could make it the intro a little longer than 10 seconds?
Yep. As a matter of fact, you have given me access somehow. You've given
Yeah,
me
yeah, no, that's fine.
editor access. So I'm
No,
actually
it's
doing it.
fine.
Yeah, our videos like this are usually right around 20 seconds, aren't they, Andy?
I have one that's like 8 seconds maybe, and then one that's one that's a little bit longer. Yeah, maybe 16 seconds, something like that. See if that's a little better. This should be.
There's an EXP agent in Salt Lake City, Utah that shows you how to do this.
There you go, right there. This is 13 seconds is what I would leave it at.
13 seconds. So break them down so they're all equal, but they
I
get to
spread them out
13
a
seconds.
little bit. I couldn't get
Yeah.
this one to change for some reason. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, okay. I would make them all about, this makes it what, 14 seconds? Somewhere around there. Hold on. Let's make this a little bit longer here and a little bit longer here. I think
So
this
I
is the
haven't, the
sweet
living in
spot.
Colorado Springs is just like a placeholder for whatever. I'm going to start my tube buddy today to get a name.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just kind of a placeholder.
Yeah, perfect. I like it.
Unless living in Colorado Springs works and I can get that one, then
Yeah, I like it. I would leave it right. I'd leave it just like that. 15 seconds, add a little background music to it, and boom, run with it.
okay, lovely, thank you.
Hmm.
So you prefer this one over the
I
other one
do.
where the white pulls apart?
Yeah, I like this one a lot better because it's got you in it.
Okay,
Yep. I like it.
all right,
Good job.
all right. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Good
it looks
start
good.
today.
And you called this an intro video. It's not your intention, though, to run this at the beginning of your video, correct? But to do a normal intro and then go into this video and then go back to finishing your intro and get into the bulk of the videos. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, so the ones that I've seen that they use these as their intro and then they start talking afterwards about what the video is going to be.
I
So
wouldn't
the
do that.
one
Yeah,
you
that I think that's a mistake. In the first 30 seconds, you need to tell YouTube what the video is about, as well as your viewers. And that's how YouTube's going to learn in part who to put that video in front of.
oh,
Let,
okay.
let me show you what we're talking about. So
You want
you
to,
can, I think you can see that's our channel there.
yep.
Right.
Okay. So this is the most recent video we just did. And I'll show you after we get through with the commercials.
So you're thinking about moving to Orange Beach, Alabama. Well, today we are doing a final walkthrough for some clients of ours that just bought this unit. We are at Phoenix on the Bay, and you are definitely going to want to check this one out. There are so many extras here at this condo complex. We got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,308 square feet. We have a deeded boat slip with a 10,000-pound lift. As you can see here, awesome views. Can't wait for you to check those out. But you're going to want to stick around to the end because there's so many amenities to this particular building, including the lazy river, which everybody loves about this particular property. But the boating access is huge too. Not every unit comes with a boat slip, so it was really important to our clients that they got a boat slip. So this one was a really good one for them, and we picked it up for $665,000. More to come on additional details with this unit, but come on and take a walk through with us. Come check it out.
We can't hear your music, but
Oh, you
there's
can?
music behind this,
Right.
Hillary.
Yeah, there is music behind it. But anyway, that's how so we tell where we're at, what we're doing, so you're thinking about moving to Orange Beach, Alabama. Well, in today's video, here's what we're going to cover. And then boom, and then you get into it.
Okay. Okay.
And the reason why you want to do that, especially when you're a brand new channel, is because if you don't do that in the first 30 seconds of your video, YouTube is not going to know, the algorithm is not going to know what your video is about, so they won't know who to put it in front of.
Okay. So I
But
just
that,
need a few seconds of me talking about whatever, because I've got some videos I want to try this out on that
yep,
I did a wee while ago. I just have to find a nice day in Colorado Springs, like not tomorrow, let's put it that way,
right.
because tomorrow is kind of nasty. um, but that will be my next after I've decided on the channel name, because I need to change the name of the channel I have at the moment. And since I don't have anyone that's like been interested, now is a good time to change it because it just doesn't work, obviously.
Well,
And
you said you were about to purchase two buddies. If you click that link that we put in there in the
yeah,
training, it
yeah,
should give you, I think it gives you a 50% discount. I think's what it is. And it may even be bigger now that they're doing all their Cyber Monday deals.
right. So yeah, I'm that's. Do they? It shows it as monthly and not yearly. Is that? And you can cancel any time if you click on that link.
Yeah, you can do it monthly, or you could just pay it annually, and I think there's a even bigger discount if you do it annually. But
Oh, okay.
that's up to you. I mean, if you just want to keep it for a little while, and I use it all the time. I use that. I also subscribe to vidIQ, but I'm gonna tell you here recently I've been using Chat GPT for almost everything. So I don't know why I'm even still paying for TubeBuddy when I mainly use Chat GPT for everything.
So just chat paying for Chat GPT would be.
Well, I would still use TubeBuddy in the beginning just
Uh,
because it'll show you what the most searched words are. It keys in on the YouTube where ChatGPT is not going to key in on YouTube unless you tell it to. It's going to search the entire web, so it will pull from other platforms like TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and all that unless you tell it to be specific and tell it to exclude all those others, which is kind of hard to remember to do. But with TubeBuddy, it will automatically do it. It'll pull strictly from YouTube.
oh, okay. So
And that's
maybe I
what you
just
want to do. Yeah, it's pull from
yeah,
YouTube because that's the platform you're on.
right. Right. And I was going to use the same name. I think Tim and myself, we talked about this, Tim, didn't we? Using the same name for YouTube um as my website for EXP.
No,
No?
no, we didn't talk about that. You want to find out the most search terms and go from there. I would suggest you go back into the training on the naming your channel section, and also I forget the name of the other section, but basically where Andy talks about the intro to your video and then all the meat in between and then
Right.
the outro, and just duplicate what he's scripted, and we actually have copies. The actual scripts are in those videos as well as file attachments. So
Right. No, I was talking when we talked last time, just before your before you had that work on your shoulder.
uh-huh.
Um, because I haven't ordered any business cards, and you said, well, hold off on the business cards until you've done the training, because then it will help you name your YouTube channel and the website with EXP. Like I have my own website.
Well, I definitely said hold off on your cards until
Yeah.
you have your website.
Yeah.
If you want to put your URL to your website on your business cards.
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
And if you also are in the process of naming your channel, I would wait for
Hmm.
that as well, but and put your channel name on your
Oh,
card. I
okay.
was not
Gotcha.
meaning to imply that the channel name should be the same as your website name. I definitely would advise against that. In fact, for most purposes, it depends on the search terms, but generally you don't see that. Like my website is louisvillehomesfast.com. My YouTube channel is Living in Louisville, Kentucky, or Louisville, Kentucky Living, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
So I'll give you a quick tutorial on TubeBuddy. So like you're in Colorado, but are you in Colorado Springs?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I would come in here and just go to Keyword Explorer, And the main thing you want to do, so let's say that your idea is to name yours, let's just say Colorado Springs Living.
Okay.
All right, so then we explore that. And when you hit that explore button, what you're looking for here is the main thing you're looking for is right here, your monthly search estimate. So
Right.
right here, that's not very good. It's
Okay.
so it's a good score, overall score, but the only thing that that means is that your competition is not very strong if you were to name your channel that. So
Okay.
let's take out the living part and just see what Colorado Springs pulls up. So Colorado Springs is a much better search term. So you've got monthly search estimate at 2.6 million. That means 2.6 million people are searching the term Colorado Springs within YouTube on any given month. So
Wow.
that's pretty good. That's what you want. So then it gives you related searches over here. So what you could do is say, all right, so if Colorado Springs is a good what they call long tail keyword, that's what I want to use in just about everything. Let's
Right.
make sure that let's see Colorado Springs, Colorado, and make sure that it's not any better. Yeah, see, that's 105,000. So that just tells you that not a lot of people are including Colorado when they're searching for that. So let's try the initials, just the um, CO. That's 154,000. So I would not even include Colorado on there at all
Okay.
because with Colorado Springs, you've got 2.6 million searches. So now I might say, um, let's say life in Colorado Springs and see what pulls up. All right, so that's not a very good search term, but you do know that Colorado Springs has 2.6 million searches in a month. So
Right.
so you're still good there. It's just getting the combination of keywords in here. So what you want is maybe another one or two keywords. So maybe
So would living in Colorado Springs work, do you think?
let's just try living in and just see. And it's beaten to death, living in is.
I'm
Um,
sure it is.
so that's 19.5. Let's say moving to Colorado Springs. That's 7,000. That's a little better. And then that's fair. So let's see, let's try Colorado Springs.
Sorry, I had to jump off for a second. Did you try living in?
I did.
Okay.
I mean, it's coming up a little better, but let's see. Let's try
Or
Colorado
Colorado
Springs.
Springs living.
Colorado Springs Life. There you go. That's much better. That's videos. There's insufficient evidence there. So hold on. Let's try living. This is the reason we named our channel Orange Beach, Alabama Living instead of living in Orange Beach, Alabama. So it's good as far as your competition goes. Search volume says poor. Let's see, Colorado Springs. Um, what would be another Colorado Springs? We did living in. I might would still go with this. I would go with like Colorado Springs living or maybe Colorado Springs. Are you going after a certain niche like new construction or
New
any?
construction would be my once I've practiced a few with one of the videos I have, then I'm going to start on new construction in the new year. That's kind of my
Let's see.
because there's so much of it here.
But I wouldn't do that if you're also gonna do other than new construction, because I don't know that you want to pigeonhole yourself either, as far as the
Oh,
channel
okay,
is
gotcha.
concerned.
Okay, well that's good. Search volume's fair.
Yeah, only
So
17,500.
yeah, and when you take out everything related to it, so Colorado Springs is a really good keyword because Colorado Springs has 2.6 million searches a month, and that search volume is excellent. So I would just do some combination of Colorado Springs. The main thing this is good for is to get your, I guess, what you would call your base keyword. So you want something that's searchable, that people are searching for. And so this tells you that they're searching for Colorado Springs now in some form or fashion. So then what you might want to do is come in here and say, and look up in YouTube. Hold on, let's see, home. And then just do a search in YouTube and say Colorado Springs and see there's a channel there already called Colorado Springs Living.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Living in Colorado Springs, the original, if somebody has that. And it doesn't really matter if they still have the same name. They have 4,740 subscribers, so they're doing something right. There's Living in CO Springs. We already saw that CO Springs is not a good search word. That's the reason this one only has 1,800 subscribers, where the other one has 4.7 thousand subscribers. See the difference because of the keyword?
Yes.
So this guy's not being searched as much. Now he may have a better channel. His videos may be better, but he's not being searched as much. This one, living the Springs, Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Mm.
Colorado Springs, what's going on and moving, and so that's 2.3. And I didn't see there's a whole lot of living in. I would do um I might name mine Colorado. I just put in Colorado Springs living or Colorado Springs life and just cover what it's like to live in Colorado Springs, all the aspects of it, moving there, relocating there. But let me tell you what we did, and I was telling Tim before you two got on here, is that um, I have basically killed my channel. So
Oh.
I've got to go back to the drawing board. But I did it inadvertently. I mean, it wasn't something done on purpose or malicious. It was basically what I did was we are focused after buyers, but we started mixing in um, videos for locals, to show like trying to target sellers. And so
Mm-hmm.
that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I should have created a whole new channel. So basically, what I've done is I have told YouTube has no idea who to put my videos in front of right now. So that's the reason my videos, the views have gone down, the subscribers have gone down. The phone's still ringing. We sold $1.6 million worth or $1.2 million worth of real estate off the channel last month. And we've got two more under contract for this month.
Oh,
One from
wow.
the funnel, Tim. That should help you get new construction funnel. We got one under contract, closing 12/22. Um,
Cool.
and but the thing is, what we have done is I went down a different avenue. I wasn't targeting buyers and telling people what it's like to live here anymore. We were trying to in my mind, I'm thinking, well, we need to go after sellers too. So we need to tell people, well, whether you're trying to buy and move here or sell, we do that too. But I should have started a whole nother channel. So now YouTube is confused and doesn't know who to put my videos in front of. It's an easy fix. I just got to fix it. It's going to take me about 30 days to fix it. But at this
So
point,
given that, if I just made one for buyers and then did another one later on for sellers, the new home construction buyers would be great because there's just so much new construction out here.
yeah, and if you think about it, I mean, I don't know why it didn't register with me at the time that we were doing this, but the people who live in Colorado Springs you don't need to tell them about areas. You don't need to tell them what's
Right.
good or bad about areas. What you need to tell, so that's for people who's never been there. I don't know a thing about Colorado Springs. So if I was moving to Colorado Springs, I would want to be able to look at your channel and decide where I wanted to move to. So I'd want videos of telling me whether this is, and you don't necessarily, because you don't want to get caught steering either. So you don't want to say, well, this is a bad neighborhood. You just give your
Uh-huh.
opinion, and you say, here's the crime rate in this area. Here's and show stats pulled from different places or whatever, but you just be informational. But the thing about it is that you just want to target people who are looking to move there, relocate there, vacation there. So you're showing them restaurants, what it's like to eat at this restaurant. Well, the locals already know that, so
Right.
what's going to happen is your locals won't watch your channel. So if you want to target after sellers, create a whole nother channel and call it
Right.
something like, what's happening in Colorado Springs. And tell them when you're on there, say, if you're not a local to Colorado Springs, please don't subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna tell you that it makes people. I'm telling you, if once you tell them not to subscribe, they start subscribing in droves. I mean, you'll get 6,000 subscribers overnight because you've told them not to subscribe.
Yeah, that sounds like human nature, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Right. Don't tell
You
me
tell
what to
them,
do.
exactly.
yeah,
It's crazy. I mean, so but that's I'm actually meeting with my business partner on Friday, Aileen. We're going to sit down and talk about our game plan to put together a whole new channel to target sellers, and I'm going to pull those videos that we've done targeting sellers off of my channel, and I'm going to fix the channel, my buyer channel, if you will, my living in Orange Beach, because I've confused the algorithm for YouTube. And like I said, it's not a tragedy. It's not something that, I don't say, oh, scrap the channel. I just got to fix it. It's going to take me about a
right.
month to fix it. But
Andy,
yeah,
I'm going to be devil's advocate. Why could one not design a channel for buyers and sellers and basically have two playlists, for lack of a better word, and just start from the get-go with that? Could you also fix yours that way by changing what you're telling everybody it's about?
I think it's too late. I mean, I think you really have to target one specific audience.
Hmm.
Like in this instance with us, we for so long have targeted. We started out the channel targeting. Um, I think it would. I think it would course correct itself if I kept going down this path, but it's going to be a longer fix. I think it would course correct itself, but it might take a year for it to course correct itself. I want to fix it quick.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, yeah, you could probably do it that way, but it might take a year for it to figure itself out. In order to trick the algorithm and get this thing back rolling, I've got to switch gears. I got to get it done. So I'm just going to create a whole new channel and just be done with it that way.
Well, I'm thinking of this from her perspective. So you're thinking about buying a home in Louisville, Kentucky, or maybe selling a home in Louisville, Kentucky. Well, this channel is all about, is that a solution for her instead of thinking, oh my gosh, now I got to build two channels?
It is if you start that way. See,
Yeah,
we
that's my
didn't.
point.
Yeah, we didn't
Oh,
start that way. I've had 3 years of going after buyers. I've had 3 years of targeting buyers, nothing but buyers,
Right.
people relocating here, moving here, investing here, the whole nine yards. And then all of a sudden we start doing, in our mind, we were doing the right thing. Aileen and I both were like, well, we're leaving out sellers. We're leaving out, we're not getting any listings off of this. So we need to start going after sellers. Well, so we started doing videos targeting sellers and it screwed up the algorithm. So it basically YouTube is sitting here going, all right, do I put it in front of people interested in moving there, or do I put it in front of people who already live there? I don't, and it doesn't know what to do, so it doesn't do anything. So your video sits stagnant, and it doesn't suggest that your video gets shown. The other thing that I did that I made a mistake on is that my thumbnails are using primarily blue colors. And the reason why I did that is because we're, our logo is orange with blue mixed in with it with blue writing. So that was my thinking was to stay on brand. And then I come to find out that 85% of the people who are watching my channel are watching it from their TV or sitting on their couch watching it from TV. And guess what don't show up on your TV on the thumbnails? The color blue doesn't show up very well.
Huh.
It offsets everything and makes it not so it doesn't make it pop to make people notice it. And so you shouldn't if they're primarily watching it from their phone or their tablet, you're fine. But if they're watching it from their TV or from their couch and watching it on TV, try to stay away from blues. So that's the other part of it I messed up. So I'm gonna have to go through and redo some of the thumbnails. So anyway, like I said, it's this whole thing. YouTube changes stuff all the time. So um, we just have to adapt and fix it. That's all. No big deal. But yeah, if you started out that way, if you start your channel out that way and make sure you're telling YouTube that your channel is about not only buying but selling also, that you're targeting both, then yeah, I think you'd be fine. I think you're right, Tim. But with us, we went down that one lane. I was strictly targeting buyers, people relocating here, investing here, and then now I
And
switched
that's
the opposite.
appropriate in this market. But
Yep.
so when you go back through those scripts in Andy's training, just think about how do you talk to the buyer and the seller in your intros.
Okay.
Yep. Target both.
I think actually I prefer working with buyers than doing listings myself, but
Yeah. Then build a buyer channel. Don't worry about
yeah.
sellers.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
right.
I mean, that's kind of, I've always preferred buyers over sellers.
Well, and eventually it's going to help you anyway, right? Because if let's say you do have a listing appointment, you're going to build a client base, number one. So, a year from now, somebody you sold off the channel may be selling their house or condo or whatever. And then so they already know what you do, putting the videos out. So they're going to use you because you're going to market that way. And it also helps you going on to listing appointments whenever you can have that uh, one more feather
Tool.
in your arrow, if you will. Where you could sit here and say, I'm going to do something that no other real estate agent is going to do. I'm going to do these videos. Let me show you my channel, and then you show them the channel, and then they go, oh wow, this is pretty cool, and then they list with you. We've had that happen a bunch. So yeah, it gives you some more ammo.
Yeah. Well, we have a large PCS, like because of Fort Carson, Shreve, and Peterson, the Air Force Academy. So there's a constant turnover here.
Did you happen to watch the training today from the Freedom Team?
I didn't, no.
Okay, the recording is going to be up probably, what's today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It'll probably be Thursday or probably Thursday. I'll probably have it on Thursday. So be looking for it Thursday at about 4 o'clock Central to
Okay.
hit the YouTube channel for the Freedom Team. You need to watch that video because this guy teaches you how to do VA loans, and it is incredible, and it might come into play in your area.
Yeah, so VA loans, like my son, he's VA, so he owns 3 properties in Colorado Springs because you can buy that many on your VA loan.
Yeah, and this guy
Yeah,
shows how to use to do multifamily properties,
yeah, yeah.
and yeah, and shows you the tricks to the trade on the insides and outsides of all the loans. It was incredible. I learned a lot just by watching just a little bit I watched of it.
There's a loan company called Veterans Lending, I think is what it's called, and they have like a boot camp that you can send people to, um, and they show you how to do all of that. They've helped people buy like 100 homes using their VA. They move them off a VA and then they add, into just a regular loan, regular mortgage. That frees up some of their VA, and they just keep on going, buying duplexes, triplexes, all kinds of things.
That may be this
Veterans
guy's
Lending
company.
Group is what they're called, VLG, Veterans Lending Group. But they actually have a boot camp. I've used them a lot.
That may be this guy's company.
Yeah. Veterans Lending Group, like they closed, my son was in Germany and he got back. So from the time that he wrote the offer to it was already pre-built, brand new home. They got him closed within a month. And for most of that, for 3 weeks of that, he was still living in Germany.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, considering the time difference, that's like 8 or 9 hours. That's a big, yeah,
Yep.
they're pretty good.
Awesome. Well, all right. I don't mean to cut this short, but
Nope.
we have a hard stop unless y'all have anything
Yep.
else.
Nope, I'm good. But thank you for your feedback on the videos. It was much
Yeah.
Yeah,
appreciated.
they look great. Great,
100%.
great job.
I love it.
Thank you.
I'd
You
like to
good,
see
Brad?
them. I'd like to see them when you get the music added to them.
Yes. Well, yeah, when I've got some more added to it, I'll show you.
All right, cool.
It's slow but steady progress. Let's put it that way.
That's right. Hey, consistency is the key. I can promise you.
Yeah.
Just keep at it. Don't give up.
Just keep at it. All right, lovely. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day,
All right.
everybody.
All
Yeah,
right,
you all
thanks.
too.
Tim,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna get off this other Zoom too. I'm gonna have to drop and hopefully they'll send me the recording. All
Okay.
right, I'll see you in a few.
All right, brother. Thanks.
All right. Bye.